All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. As Taddy's over here going to mock me a little bit because he just did this making fun of me once and only Wednesday night. That means it's cup action here, Giggity Racing Season 5. Preset tonight, we have Mr. Taddy up here, and the one and only, never heard of her. We know him as Cola Motorsports, going to tune in tonight. If anybody wants to help out for the custom race after this too, let me know. But the timer is going, guys. We are at Michigan. Very fun track. The custom is going to be a little bit different with its tires and everything, and with the sliders. I mean, you can drive her in deep and let her eat here with the draft. What kind of slider would you run there, Cola?
Accept your invite.
Wait. I gotta make sure I'm on always allow.
As soon as Puddin goes blue to accept his invite, you won't be able to be heard anyways.
We are blue screening. We are going racing. We are at Michigan. If nobody... Well, people from Ohio get why I named it like this, but we'll see who gets it after that. Let me know when we can actually jump into there. Are we good to go?
That's why I told you to invite your invite.
I'm in the lobby.
Well, then why would you not be able to go?
All right, well, here we go. If not, then boys and girls, get the hell out of my way, because I will just drive straight through you, seeing else, and I will not be racing for points tonight. But anyway, sliders. What would you be running tonight there, Cola?
To answer your question. But anyway, sliders. I'd probably be running.
Hold on, somebody has the stream on.
A 5 or a 6, nothing too loose, just to save that right rear tire. A 5 or 6 would probably work. Maybe a 7, but a 7 would be pushing it.
I mean, one of these tracks, especially on the Xfinity and trucks, I mean, 7, 8, 9 always. I would think 6, 7, maybe if on a 7, 2 times tire wear to tighten it up. You got to get the car to rotate. We will talk about that tonight a little bit. Coco Money is correct. During the Michigan-Ohio State football rivalry week, they take duct tape, they take letters, they take the letter M out of everything in the state of Ohio, road signs that on down, and they call it Michigan. So yes, I hate to say Michigan, but we are on air. But as an Ohio State fan, this will be the X-Ichagan Preset race for us tonight. Thank you, Mr. Money Mike, for always putting your 2 cents in there. And he's some way.
I lagged out.
You lagged out?
Everybody did. All of us did.
Fantastic. Love it.
They're still going.
When I clicked on Duck Humor, there was already 4 people in pit road.
Got the one and only Blakey T's out there. We know why Dean's here. Again, we saw him out there at Coco Money Mike, Mountain Dew Racing. Great to have you on board. Got some people out there once again for the 2nd week in a row here at the Nascar Heat 5 Season 5 Giggity Racing. We are experiencing some kind of technical difficulties. I just got lagged out, so bear with us here, guys, just for a couple moments. We will figure out how to get this back going. In the meantime, what are you guys expecting, and how much have you guys worked on your customs this week for a fun track? I mean, I'm sure you guys have already had some tracks out there, Michigan setups, but do you tweak it?
What?
Good talk, guys. Love it. Great talk.
You kind of broke up at the end of that. I don't know what you were saying.
Probably lagged there too. This is fantastic. I love technology.
I don't have any more invites to get back in. They're actually still racing.
All right. Well, let me try this here real quick because you gave me about 800. So let me see if I can get in. And if I can get in, then I will get you guys both back in there. Cole, are you still in there?
Yeah, I just went back.
Send me an invite?
It won't. Yep, I just tried it right there. I just tried those invites. It's doing to me what it did last time, where it won't let me in. It did this to me once before. Trying to use it. Yeah, connecting the network, and it keeps sending me back to the lobby screen. You got to be kidding me. Everybody says everybody's lagging. Do we dare try to restart this? Because we are not having...
we're going to restart it, but you can stay on air. I'm just going to go ahead and set up a lobby and invite all the drivers, so hopefully that'll work.
Mountain Dew said Ohio State should not be in the playoffs, and why not? I'm not saying they're championship caliber, but they should definitely be in the playoffs. I mean, they're not like a high school team like Michigan is, you know what I mean? I mean, good Lord, but... And I agree with that, too. You pay a bunch of money there, Dean, and to have stuff like this happens. It is technology. It is very frustrating. It's not a lot of fun, but people work hard for their money, and if they've got a little excess after paying bills and Christmas and birthdays and everything else, car payments, etc., and they want to go out and drive a car in a circle real fast, simulated style on a PlayStation 4, well, damn it, they should be able to. And not have to deal with anything, but it is what it is. We do enjoy it. If we didn't, we wouldn't come back every week. I have to say that. As I'm sitting here waiting for further instruction, looking at this guy, daily race leaderboard, this guy in 7th, Blakey something, never heard of her either. All I know is he gets fired about 6 or 7 times a day. But he has got 20 races in. That's nowhere near as much as the 89 as the other guy. Good gracious. 89 races in a day and a half span. I don't know if I can do all of that. But we are going to look forward to it. This is the last edition of the Heat game, as we've been informed. We were talking in the off-season here, off-screen here, that they're doing that Winter Heat League. Tatty, Cola, you guys have been practicing real hard. I'm sure a lot of you guys out there have been working on too, so don't give up on all your hopes and dreams out there. Keep on working real hard. Keep going fast.
Yeah, sorry. Good talk. Sorry about that. I'm being a little quiet right now. I'm trying to reset up a lobby. Yeah, definitely with the Pro League qualifying getting ready to go on. Actually, I think they're trying to update it right now, and that's half our issue. When I tried getting back into the race, it said, the Pro League qualifying, so that's kind of what had is all jacked up right now. Unfortunately, 704 games yet to be able to make their updates without messing something else up. Gotta love seeing that if you're a driver on the track. But we will try to do our best to get you guys some green flag action tonight here at the Michigan Motor Speedway. Yeah, I got that. I seen it on there as well.
What I missed?
Just about everything ever.
That's facts.
We are still on air, yes?
Correct, yes.
Oh, cool. So you're letting everybody know that you miss everything.
Yep. Yeah, I have no problem with that. I had to mute the mic and help Mrs. Puddin out for a second. Again, she's still got some family stuff going on. Family's very sick with the pandemic. Father's in the hospital and mother at home not doing real well. She wanted to talk to me for a real quick second. So amongst the other millions of people out there too, guys, with this thing going on, it is real. Everybody wants to say my body, my rights, but we are never going to get back to a normal world if people don't wear their mask and if they don't social distance. It's not fake. My wife deals with this on a daily basis. She has watched many people pass away from this. It is a serious situation, so please, people out there, if we want to get back to normal, follow the guidelines, sanitize your hands, wear a mask, look like a goofball like I have to also, but be safe out there. It is a real deal.
Will you accept that and send me an invite? Sorry to cut you off, man.
So Mrs. P have had a really strong last couple of days at work dealing with it, and then they couldn't find home with that family. So thoughts and prayers with you, babe. We love you. At least I do. These people tolerate you just as much as everything else too, but we are getting set up again here to try to go back to Michigan and Brooklyn, New York. Actually, Michigan, excuse me. I was going to say it's not New York. Brooklyn, Michigan. I've been here numerous times. IndyCar races, NASCAR. Very fun track to go to. Very fun track to participate at. And I cannot wait to get behind that number 6 Chevrolet KMS Whataburger vehicle in the Custom Xfinity tomorrow at this beautiful, beautiful track.
Alright guys, so the lobby's set up. We're going to try this again. They are not going to be qualifying this time. They're going to go ahead and just start as is, so we don't have, hopefully try to correct this lag issue that we're having. So you have about 1.5 minutes. We'll be starting the timer, which is a full minute worth of time there. Sorry, answering some questions here as the drivers are concerned on some of the things. So UK Wildcats will receive the point for the pole. He will not be starting on the pole in the race. Actually, Jake Giroux will be with Big Dane, followed by Country Caliber and Crableg. But UK is the car that qualified on the pole. Unfortunately, because of the lag issue that we have, we are going to just start it and try to skip qualifying this time so that they can just get on the track and maybe take that couple minutes out. I know sometimes between the qualifying and the race, that's actually what causes issues, so we're going to try to just skip that problem.
And with that being said, too, it's a long race here. As long as you don't lose the draft and everybody drives sensibly, it doesn't matter where you start with stages. There's no reason why you can't be able to work your way through the pack here. Again, that's the fun part about this track. You can diamond the corner off, a little high in, low out right there. Dive it in low, drift up, hit that last billboard, straighten the car out, make that straightaway even longer on the back stretch. So, yeah, qualifying, that is not a technically a big deal here, and I don't understand why UK was actually on the pole, because even though it's 4:18 my time in Vegas at 7:18 Eastern, UK should be in bed right now. It is past his bedtime, so hopefully his mom doesn't come in and catch him playing a video game past his bedtime.
Yeah, Country Caliber, he's out here. His own team captain wasn't sure if he was going to make it. Apparently he had an issue finding his pants for the event. You know, it's very important when you're in these race cars to be able to have fire-suit pants, and he couldn't find his fire retardant, so he just wore fire retardant boxers. You're right, so Country Caliber has been able to make field in the 11 car. Hopefully no issues with him. Yeah, pretty good field here, man. I really enjoy watching these Preset Cup cars. Really good caliber drivers out here.
We have talked about this quite a bit too, that the preset, again, all the bodies here in the in Giggity from the Custom and Preset Truck, Xfinity, and Cup, that the preset is probably one of the closest matches out there. UK and Jake have been able to walk away with quite a few wins in the past, but the caliber of drivers they have this year, they have been confused why they are not in the victory podium all the time. Very good class of drivers here in Preset Cup.
Except the invites. Yeah, Jake actually, he ended up getting the dub last week. Yeah. And I say, where were they? We were there too. But yeah, so Jake ended up getting a dub last week.
Yeah, he's always good on the road courses too. And afterwards, we did have that rear brazen experience to keep Jake up here in the booth with us, which was always fun. Thank you, Paul Bear. I really do appreciate that, and I'll extend that out to Miss P, man. I know she means a lot too. She's been going through a lot emotionally through this whole pandemic, especially down in Texas and everywhere. She is quote-unquote COVID certified, but so she has to deal with it on a daily basis, anywhere from 18 to 92, and in between she has seen people pass away from it. It is no joke. So, but we are now racing here at Michigan, that Jake Giroux 24 Chevrolet, driving it down in there with the 20 of Big Dane, one car already into the back a little bit, and there's that 38, and we talked about that there too, the little green aspect right there, a little leprechaun green. I know it's not the March, but see if Crab Legs can take that green card and get to the front right there. These guys all back here on board with Crab Leg right now. 3 and 4 wide. Well, 3 and 4 going for the red. They're 2 wide for the lead. Everybody hasn't lost the pack. We talked about that too. One car already falling off the draft there, Cola. You got to be able to keep up in the draft. Otherwise, you are SOL unless there's a caution.
Yeah, the person that's lost the draft is actually Low Disaster. I don't know what happened there at the start, but he might be lagging. I have no idea, and then I see another car falling off page 2. It's the 14 Higgins.
We have seen this before, though, where in these lobbies, sometimes there'll be like one stage of the race, there's a little bit of lag. Unfortunately, they just had that big lag issue. It doesn't look too laggy right now from what I'm seeing, but in qualified, I know the 19 had some lag issues, so he actually decided to go to the back. That might be what he's doing, just making sure that he's good. Again, this is stage racing. Top 3 are the only ones that get points. So, you know, he might lay back this stage, see if his lag goes away, and then try to get after it in stage 2 and stage 3, as there is plenty of time to make your way to the front, even if you finish last in stage 1.
2 teammates too they were trying to side draft a little bit. Big Jim right there gets around Crab Legs. He now falls in behind the 20 of Big Dane. The Country Caliber now moves down to the inside. Jake's still pulling everybody out there. Big Dane going to pull that high line around. Going into three here. Who's going to take that high line? Who's going to use that second lane and the third lane? 2 lanes here that are the fastest, and thanks to you, Cola, it's not necessarily always on that white line. That second lane's fast. Anything above that, though, you really got to blip that throttle, back that corner up, and get back into the gas to try to keep keep up with the people on the low line right there. A couple different lines that we'll be able to utilize. Front pack all still together as Big Jim makes a move on the inside up to 20 of Big Dane. A little bit in the country caliber right there too. Jake's liking seeing this happen even though he has nobody to draft with. These guys will catch his draft. That gives him a chance to try to pull away if these guys are racing. Great battle back here.
Yeah, Jake's doing a great job out front. You know, he's working the outside line and the inside line. He's getting one line going and then shutting that down and then pulling another line. You know, doing what you would normally do at a draft track. Just try to stay out front and block both lanes.
Yeah, this is making for some really, really good racing on the side-by-side action, but it is allowing Jake to be able to kind of control the race out front. As in the corners, he can suck the low side towards the front, and then on the straightaways, be able to get the outside lane to the front. Realistically, what they want to do is they kind of want to be able to single out, you know, second, third, fourth, fifth, single file out, be able to go in a straight line, catch the 24 car, and then pick and choose which lane you want to go at that point in time. But right now, all the side-by-side action for, as we're seeing in third place now, GK Wildcats gets the inside of the 32, and the 11 of Country Caliber, I believe, going 3 wide, way up high. But that's going to cause a lot of issues.
Contact being made. Private Patent at 21 gets loose. I don't know if he lagged out. I was on board with that. Now, Big Dane now on pit lane 2. 3 cars, the 32. Everybody just lagged right back out.
So actually, I don't think those guys are lagging out. I think that's what
because it booted me out.
That's what happens when it lags out the broadcasters. It didn't say disconnected from server probably for those guys. So if you could check Jake's stream and find out if that's accurate.
Yep, that's accurate. Everybody else is lagging, just...
The frustration level tonight is getting difficult. Oh, holy cow. And we are cutting down to, we're at 3-4 races left. We got probably another 7 or 8 before the complete the season, but the championship chase, man, we only got 3 or 4 races left, and with this lag issues, that will come into play for some of these guys also. They do not want to see that. Some of these guys need wins to get in. Some of these guys want to keep their points to stay above that cut line.
Yeah, we're at Michigan, so including this race, there's 5 weeks remaining of the regular season.
Master of Lights, how are you, buddy? Please, again, everybody out there in YouTube land, bear with us. Again, technical difficulties that are beyond our capabilities here.
Yeah, give me just a second, guys. I'm going to mute my mic.
So, Cole, did you say they're still racing and lagging?
Yeah, yeah. There's 12 cars on the track, and there's 1 on pit lane. I don't know if he's pitted or lagged out or what.
This happened to Icy and I a couple weeks ago, and it was the weirdest thing. It did not boot anybody from the race, but only him and I, and we were in the broadcast. I don't understand that. But, I mean, heck, I don't know how to use a computer, let alone these PlayStations are simple enough. You just hit the power button, and there you go, thank goodness. But when it comes to anything beyond and above that, I don't have a clue. So we are trying to... Dean said the public lobbies don't seem to be having any issues. I mean, I don't know if we can try that, especially since they are still racing. We might just have to, and the broadcast just a little short here. Big Jim stream is still going. Thank you, Paul Bear. But yeah, I'm a little lost for words, and as you guys know, you're always telling me to take a breath and get some oxygen, but for me to be out of words here, Cole, I don't know what to say, man. It is frustrating on our behalf also.
Yeah, it's frustrating, you know, for these guys. Just want to get one good clean race, and that's about all we want, really.
And there was talks, too, of the update possibly coming out tomorrow, too, for the next stage of the Winter Heat Series. Wonder if that update has something to do with it, maybe, or if it's just because of the PS4, PS5 situation. I'm not fully up to date. I don't know if the people on PS5 can race with us over here on PS4, as long as they've got the game. I don't know how that works. I don't know if the server... I don't know.
I don't necessarily think it's a... PS4, PS5 issue. I think it's just the 704 servers, you know, the new Winter Heat Series thing. Once it started popping up, you know, I think this is when we've started having our issues on these Wednesday nights.
And as much as we've all known and have friends up there in the Pro League too, we've had issues with the custom guys too when the Pro League was running in the summer, when that jumps on there too. So a lot of people jumping on to watch, and they are on I don't know if they're on the same server or anything, but it's just frustrating. I don't know how many times I have to say it.
Okay, so here's the deal. The preset race is canceled for this week. Servers are pooping the bed. We're not going to just push the whole night back another hour and a half. We can't do that because, quite frankly, then the customs wouldn't be racing for the longest time. Currently, I'm putting a poll up for the custom drivers to decide whether or not they want to attempt to race, or if we're just going to push the whole week back one more week. Unfortunately, guys, there's literally nothing we can do on our end. Really sorry for that. But
maybe if it comes down to it, Tatty, something we did last night for the custom Xfinity guys, since Tuesday nights are now available with Dirt taking sabbatical, maybe run next Tuesday. But yeah, take a vote and let everybody know.
That has to come down to the drivers. We have to have at least half the field be able to make it. Otherwise, it's not fair. So that's realistically, that's all we can do. So the races have been canceled for tonight. At least the preset. We may try the customs here in a while. But that's the best I can do. Alright. Thank you, guys.
On that note, Cola, thanks for being up here. Tatty, thank you guys, too, for everybody out there in YouTube land. Sorry for everything, and we're going to do our best. Stay tuned with us. Keep an eye on your device out there. See if we can get the custom race in, and we'll look for the, when that comes up, Giggity Racing on YouTube. Like, subscribe, be out there. And just in case we don't get to say it again, please stand up for what you believe in and be safe with everything going on. For me, Cola, Tatty, everybody tonight in here at Giggity Season 5 Preset, guys. Hopefully we can be back, but just in case, y'all be safe, and we'll talk to you soon. And shit.